Hi everyone, hope you're all doing awesome. We are currently at the Remington Laser and Dermatology Center, and we came here actually for Asher, who this is where he gets his lasering done. And it's been a few months as a little break, but we actually came in just a reassessment around his treatment plan and everything. And we chatted with Barb here, as well as Todd Remington, who's the doctor, so the nurse and the doctor. And it was awesome. Just kind of the research and everything that they've kind of come to, like the last 18, 24 months that they've kind of been put on their plate. So much information, and it was awesome. Gave us so much confidence moving forward, knowing what they need to do. And we had Asher scheduled for his next lasering, which would be number 19 treatments for next week, but they were able to get him in today. So that's why I wanted to quickly film this, because I know I have some of you guys are interested in the Portwine stain, and lots of you have reached out to me and Alex just asking for questions, and we've done some live conversations with a few of you, and just wanted to maybe give you hope. It is a hard journey, it's a crazy journey, but feeling incredibly blessed and very grateful that for us and our belief that God has placed these amazing doctors and nurses in our lives and people in our lives, like my sister-in-law, to educate us along the birthmark situation, that you can treat it at an early stage. And I know that even with this team here at Remington, they are trying to portray and put out there on the internet and put out there for people to know that you can treat these birthmarks at such a young age. You don't need to wait a year, which I know with here at our children's hospital, that is what they would recommend. So Asher, again, he is started getting treatment at 3 months old. He is now 2. He just turned 2 a few days ago, and he is getting his 19th treatment right now. So I will keep you guys in the loop. I'll show you kind of what it looks like when he comes out. They have transitioned it, so what they're going to be doing right now is they're heating up the skin. They're going in at a really deep setting first and foremost. And I think she's doing a 12 pulses or something. And then she's going to go back up and do a lighter trigger kind of at 1.5 or around there. And that's just the settings on their laser. And that, from their research, is what they've found out to be really, 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 really targeting in that area. He has his birthmark right here and on his cheeks. So that's the medial section. And that's just the most stubborn area is where it is. So we'll see how this works. She said that he will be bruised, not as bad as February 2021, which I'm grateful for, because that was a pretty intense one. But I'm excited to show you, just take you along this journey again. So I will be back in a few minutes. Say hi, Asher.
No, Asher.
No, Asher? Okay. So hello, everyone. We are home and all settled in. You can kind of see Asher back there a little. Sorry for the mess in the house. But anyways, so it was an interesting treatment. It was a lot to do. They, like I shared with you previously, they didn't numb it. They heated up the surface, heated up the skin a little, and then they did more of a intense treatment, and then finished off with a rapid fire of some more lasers. So it's just their settings that they figured out. So like you just saw, he is pretty bruised, which is what you want to see. With heating up the skin, it brings the blood vessels to the surface, so it's easier for them to trigger and break up those capillaries, to break apart that birthmark. So it is good. The bruising is good. He swells. He always swells with his treatments. So tomorrow, day 2 is always the worst for swelling up. So maybe I'll input a picture here to show you day 2, but he is doing great. After the treatment, he is not sore. We think he's sore. We think he's super tender. So it's not we don't grab a hold of his face or anything like that, or touch his face. We never really touch or grab a hold of his face, but we don't touch his face. We make sure that his brothers are staying away from that, and they know really well. He's been getting this done since he's 3 months old. So the boys are very much aware. It looks painful, right? And they are very much aware to just give it distance and to give him more love and kisses and cuddles, and not to roughhouse as much with him. So yeah, he's doing great. He just finished his nap, so he's kind of cranky. And that's why he didn't really want to say anything. But yeah, that's where we're at, and I will, keep you guys in the loop for the next procedures, next treatments that we get done. But as of right now, we'll see how this all heals and looks in the next week or so.